Is it still a few couples, a few pairings?
No, it's just you.
Just us.
That's a lot of pressure.
Well, we definitely get the thumbnail.
No.
Are these questions just for us,
That's
or
what I
are
was
these
about to
generic
ask.
questions?
Great minds, great
So,
minds.
some of them are questions that the other pairs have answered, and some of them are new questions.
If they're about us, I'm gonna get everything right.
We're just recounting information that's already in our heads. It's fine.
Are these all alcohol?
Some of them are like just fizzy drinks or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is not a fizzy drink,
Okay,
Sean.
fair, no,
this is definitely not a fizzy drink.
Who would be your 3 famous guests to a dinner party from any point in history?
3 famous guests from a dinner party.
It burns.
Ooh, Robin Williams.
Great choice.
Robin
oh
Williams.
my god, top tier.
You know what? I'd have Trevor Noah.
Oh, Trevor Noah's a great choice
He's a
too.
really interesting guy. He's got a lot to say.
He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's funny as well.
Mhm.
2 very kind and thoughtful comedians so far for you.
Yeah.
Great.
Marilyn Monroe, just for fun.
She was very intelligent.
She was very intelligent. Just to see how intelligent she is in person. How she's
yeah.
portrayed against how she is in real life.
Yeah, my grandmother.
Oh, that's really nice.
But then my second one is Cardi B, and they would not get along.
Oh, Cardi B!
They would not get along. My grandmother would not like Cardi B. Cardi B would love my grandmother.
Could you imagine the conversation they'd have?
I think my grandmother would want to be dead again. I think she would. Well, I'll just do one because first, he is smart and interesting and talented and so hot.
Chewbacca.
Michael B. Jordan, such a talent.
So, yeah, he's an incredible
such an
actor.
interesting
He's
person.
so good.
So I would like to talk to him before we potentially have a threesome with Cardi B. And my grandmother can die for the rest of it.
She can watch.
Yeah. So many more hot people, so many more dead people. It's a dinner party in my house. I am dessert.
What's the best and the worst thing you've ever tried?
Ooh.
It's really, really tough, but I think I have the worst from recently.
I'm here for you.
Thinking about it is making me almost ill.
Oh, wait, we have to drink the shot first.
Oh shit, sorry.
Sorry.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I think it's tequila.
Oh.
Gin. Yum. Pregnancy cravings.
Oh.
Twinkie with salad dressing.
I enjoyed that. I was in that video.
Oh my god.
That wasn't too bad. I ate pretty much the whole thing.
No. Oh.
You know what? The worst would have to be when I ate the durian snacks.
Those were not great.
They were not great. Like, they weren't really bad at the time. I kept going back for more. They were like the wafers.
Yeah, those ones are nice.
It was when I got home and the taste of death just kept repeating on me and I couldn't get it out and I felt like getting sick.
Yeah, I actually do remember. Now, I didn't get sick or feel like getting sick, but it was the burps. Any burps that I had that day just tasted so wrong. Like they should, like they were illegal burps.
The best.
I don't know. It's very hard to choose. There's so, I can't remember them all. There's like so many. Korean fried chicken.
Korean fried chicken. Okay.
Korean fried chicken. Yeah. Like no, I don't know that it was the best because like I can't remember all of them, but it's up there. It's up there. That was a good day.
I'd say probably.
It's not all bad, is it?
The Greek heroes, really good one. You know, the gyro hero things.
Yes.
You know, the wraps with the chips and the meat.
I wasn't in that one, but things like that.
Yeah.
You know, where it's actual food and you can't really go wrong with it, and it's just that you're getting lunch.
You're getting fed.
Those
it's
are
good.
the days, yeah. Thank you.
Let you nachos.
Coca-Cola chase there.
If you were born 25 years earlier, what would you have done in your 20s?
Oh, now I have to do maths.
25 years.
I can't do maths. I'm too pretty.
That
wasn't
Coke.
Cherry cola.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, so a little bit of a curveball going on there.
I would do what I did in my 20s, which is watch lots of Friends.
Friends is eternal.
Yeah, hasn't stood up well, but that doesn't matter. I love it. I'd be partying a lot. I would be celebrating the millennium and the end of the world.
I'd probably still be on the same trajectory. Like, I'd go off, travel a little bit, you know, probably live in Spain for a little bit.
But think about it, it's the 90s. You don't have the internet. You don't have, well, you do, but it's just come in.
It's just a big box.
No, what am I talking about? No, the internet didn't come in the 90s.
I probably would have got shipped to somewhere and then kind of worked my way from place to place.
That's so cool.
Wouldn't have been any try.
There wouldn't have been any try. No.
Exactly.
No.
So what would we do?
I'd probably be one of these like Irish barman going from Irish bar to Irish bar, traveling around Europe, and then ending up in America probably. That's
cool though. You have to think of whether the question is what would you have done, as in just in a hypothetical world where that's true, as opposed to now that you know what your 20s are, would you not waste it if it was in the 90s? But I don't think that's what the question was. So we'll stop there.
Fat frog.
When was the last time you got recognized from Try? Or what was the most memorable time you got recognized from Try?
Okay, so that it does happen often. It probably happens more to you, doesn't it?
It does. The hair gives it away.
Yeah.
Sláinte.
There's an Irish favourite of teenagers.
Oh, that's good.
In the 90s.
Can you imagine you with your hair crimped?
Yeah. Oh, the hair would be crimped.
Oh,
sorry,
totally.
we're still in the 90s, but the hair would be crimped.
And you have a headband probably.
It's always really, really lovely when people come up, but of course sometimes it can be a bit like kind of treat you like a celebrity, and then that's a little bit daunting because it's like, first of all, thank you, and thank you for your support, and also please help me become a celebrity. But my sister used to whenever she got recognized as me, because she looks quite like me.
She does.
She's at a festival or a bar or something like that, and someone comes up and they're like, "Oh my God, you're Bláithín from the Try channel." She'll go, "Yeah, I am," and then she proceeds to be the biggest bitch.
Oh, I love your sister.
Yeah, no, I love her too. She's the light of my life, the apple of my eye, my sun and my moon and my stars. However, that's a horrible thing to do. Now there are people in the world that think that I'm a really, really horrible person because of my sister.
That is the best joke to play your sister ever.
It was her, it wasn't me, if I was ever rude to you.
You can do whatever you want.
Like, did my sister do that, or did I make the story up to get myself off the hook? No, I did not make that story up. It's a horrible thing to do, but she's so funny.
I've been stopped in every single country I've ever visited in the last years since Try started. I've been stopped in little side alleys down in the middle of Iceland.
Okay, well, I'm glad that didn't happen to me.
On the subway in New York, like, hey, Try channel guy.
Oh, I definitely expect it in New York or anywhere in the States. Like, you guys, the States are like, you know, some of our top fans, and I personally really appreciate it. Paddy hates it, but
I was with my friend and we went to Times Square, and we were going to go to see a show just off Times Square, and as I was walking I was like, oh my God, Paddy off the Try channel, and I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I just opened this new restaurant. Do you want to come in like for some free cocktails and like free pizza and stuff? We're just kind of getting people in. I think you'd be great. I love you, man. I love everything you do. I went in and it was just like amazing. Your man like was like dumbstruck like that I was in America.
That's so cool.
And he treated us like gold. He was such a nice guy. Everybody's so lovely.
Yeah. Yes, people are generally lovely to us.
You're all lovely.
What's the first thing you would do if you were Kardashian famous?
Ooh.
One thing and the first thing and nothing else.
Yeah, you could say a few things.
Okay.
Have you noticed how much we talk?
This shoot could go on for a while, Sean.
Get security. Get security, get a big security detail. Kardashian famous, there's people that want to kill you just because you've got nice lips. Like, there's people that want to fucking murder you just for no reason. So I don't want to be that level of famous.
The thing is, it's not Kardashian famous, it's Kardashian money. Or is it Kardashian famous?
Well, it's famous, but like, let's say Kardashian money as well.
The first thing I would do is I would fulfill the promise that I made to my mother when I was 7 years old and buy my mom a church that she can make into a house, an old church that she can make into a house.
That's really sweet.
I want to fulfill that promise for her.
That's so nice.
Every now and then she calls me up, she's like, how's that church?
Where's my church? Where's my church?
Every time I get something new or something good, she's like, okay, how much does it pay?
I'd probably go on a little trip somewhere, like, you know, get a yacht, travel around for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, of course, solve world hunger.
Of course,
that has to be done.
I mean, imagine having the capability to do that and not doing it.
Yeah.
And buying, like, I don't know, a social media. I don't know. I mean,
It's
so weird. I mean, end capitalism.
End capitalism.
I would use my huge amount of capital to end capitalism. It's like fucking Charlie Day on the board being like, so capitalism gave me all this money and I'm going to put it into ending capitalism.
What fictional universe would you live in if you could choose from a book, movie, TV, or game?
Oh, I can answer for her. I can answer for Bláithín.
I don't think he can, but I'm very interested in what he thinks it is.
Right, well, let's drink this first.
Let's
Cheers.
Drink it.
Oh, okay.
Ginger ale.
Ginger beer.
Ginger beer. I know exactly what you're going to say.
I don't think you do.
Are you not going to say the Friends universe?
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Oh.
But I actually hadn't thought about it yet.
Hands down, has to be Lord of the Rings. Big time.
Although it's a little bit, I don't know, there's a lot of like big eye looking at you and stuff.
Yeah, no, you know what? When I was like
I actually am into
10.
it. I'm like, me.
When I was like 10, I read The Hobbit, and that was what really got me into reading books. And then I read Lord of the Rings when I was like 11. It was like a big, huge, old, chunky thing. Every time I went traveling to another country, I brought it with me. This was way before the films came out.
Yeah.
If ever I want to bring myself right back to my childhood, I just open the book and I take a really deep sniff of the pages, because the pages of the book bring me back. And I still have that smell from when I was like 12 and 13. And I just have to smell that book and it just turns me into like a kid again.
That's
and
so
I love it.
lovely.
I still have it at home on my shelf.
So nice. Mine's Grand Theft Auto. No, I think because you picked a book that you read before the movies and everything like that, first thing that comes to mind then for me is, because I kind of have that exact thing, about Philip Pullman's Dark Materials.
Okay.
So I think, yeah, the universe of Philip Pullman's Dark Materials. I don't need to be Lyra, but because she seems overwhelmingly busy. But like, I want that gold monkey, man. I want the gold monkey. He's evil, and that's why I like him. If Spider-Man is still Andrew Garfield, then that's the universe.
Could you imagine if you lived in the Spider-Man universe?
Oh, and Jake Johnson. Sorry.
What teacher liked you least in school? Why?
Okay.
Ooh, for me.
Wait, you need to do the shot.
Oh yeah, shit.
Do you know what's funny is that like the answering the questions hasn't been harder because we're drinking. Drinking has been harder.
Oh my god, that is Fireball.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's actually the teacher that I liked the most.
They liked you the least.
Kind of, yeah. My English teacher. And whenever I missed, like she was so strict, like you got a spelling wrong and she'd deduct you like a full grade. So I'd like missed a lesson or whatever and I'd go home and I have to do the essay. And she was like, Miss Trunchbull, you know, she was like, oh, she pulled me aside and said, did you write this essay yourself? And I was like,
Aw.
yes, yeah, of course.
Did you?
I did, actually. Did you write this yourself? And I said, yeah, of course I did. Please don't hit me. She didn't hit me. But I came in and she was angrily placing like copies of my essay in front of every student in the class saying this is the perfect answer. And she was furious about it because she knew I missed the essay.
Why was she mad at you?
So I was late for class, so I did like the hour beforehand.
Did you like her the most because she was the hardest on you?
Yeah. She was the hardest on me, but like she was
mommy issues right there.
She was hardest on everybody, but I managed to get high in her level of respect.
It's hard to say because there was one, I mean, the first bad memory with a teacher that I have is in junior infants, which is I was probably about 5, right? She gave us all pictures of a bunny and then tracing paper. And we were supposed to trace the bunny. Okay. And I also creative mind. I added a little princess hat to the bunny. So you know those old ones, the triangles with the little...
Yeah, little dangly things.
Yeah. She didn't like that I got creative. And so she made me stand on the table and then told the whole class that like I thought that I was better than them. Because
oh my god, that is traumatic. She made you stand up on a table.
That was when I was 5. In secondary school, I would say it was probably my French teacher because I kept on correcting her because I lived in Brussels for a year.
Oh my god.
She was wrong!
What's your most embarrassing drunk story?
Oh.
That you're happy to share.
Okay.
I've done a lot. I've you see, sorry.
Where do we begin?
Let's take the shot.
Cheers. Tia Maria? No.
No, it's
coffee liqueur.
Yeah,
coffee
it's
liqueur.
Yeah. I don't really get embarrassed. I do get the fear. The fear is very different to embarrassment. I don't know
It's
what
post-embarrassment.
Other countries call it. The Irish call it the fear. I think maybe the British call it the fear as well because they like to steal everything from us. But
it's when you wake up the next day and you're
like
everything is wrong in the world.
Yeah, you're like I don't know what I did wrong, but I know it's everything.
I was living in Spain at the time and I finished work and I poured myself this toxic combination of drinks that was like almost pure alcohol, but I capped it off with grenadine.
What age were you?
I was like 21. So I was walking down the steps to go to this other club and the whole dance floor was just packed out except for this like little stairway. So I was walking down with my cup, like kind of grooving or whatever, and the stairs were wet and I slipped and fell. And as I fell back, my arm went out like that and it spread the drink with this toxic staining grenadine stuff all over literally every single person from this side of the room all the way over to that side. It covered everyone and like grenadine stains your clothes. It doesn't come out.
Were you sober enough to be embarrassed with that?
Oh, I was pretty hammered, but I thought everyone was going to team up and like just beat me up.
Yeah.
And everyone just went, hey! I was like, oh, thank God for that.
But like, were you embarrassed though?
I was really embarrassed because, well, I thought I was going to die for a starter.
This is embarrassing, but like, it's funnier than it is embarrassing. So I actually am not embarrassed by it. Like I do tell it all the time. So I fell asleep on the couch and I pissed myself and then I got into bed, but I didn't get into bed. My flatmate at the time had a date over and his date was a beautiful man. And the man had picked me up and brought me to bed and then pissed myself and then...
Oh, okay. So you pissed yourself in bed?
In my defense, I don't ever do that. This was one time. So, pissed myself there, pissed myself in bed, woke up, and I was like, what's happened here? And I didn't even remember getting to bed or how I had gotten into bed. And then, so I went into my flatmate's room at the time, and he was still in bed with his date. I was like, knock, knock, and I was like, you'll never believe this, like, somebody pissed on me. And he goes, yeah, blah. You pissed on you. And I'm like, that makes sense. Like, that makes sense. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Okay, good.
I feel
Me too.
great.
Which 3 triers are most likely to survive the zombie apocalypse?
Oh, but I can tell.
Oh.
Why is this order here? That's weird.
Staunch it.
We should be able to drink whenever we want. We're telling you our fucking inner thoughts.
That was some good. Oh, peaty whiskey.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Scotch.
No, that was the chili vodka.
Oh no.
How I've had so much alcohol over the years. How do I still get them so wrong?
If I tried to survive a zombie apocalypse, I think I would last a good while. But I don't think I would try.
You just lie down and go, take me zombies,
I think
take me, I'm yours.
I would just go to sleep and like I can sleep.
Like
I can
that.
sleep. I'm gonna go for the competitive people. So I do think you'd do well.
Oh, thank you.
You are competitive, and second of all, you are like, you know, you're strong, you're built, you focus on your body. So I think you would last a good long time. Justine Stafford. Oh, and Claire. Also very competitive.
She is. She is.
Yeah, I think Paddy, Claire, and Justine, which is, I mean, I've never thought of that before, but like, so it is interesting. Maybe I would. Yeah, no, I think I'm right.
So I'll go for John Sharpson.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he would be great. Form a good team, form a plan, you know.
Okay.
He'd do distraction over here.
Also, like,
And then I go grab the food, and then he'd like nip back to me, and we'd make it back to camp. Serena.
oh, so Serena.
Serena doesn't take any shit.
Yeah.
And she'd
second.
make sure we had our fiber. I'll go for you. You, Sean. I'll take you.
Oh, yeah,
me, you, John, and Serena.
I forgot about Sean.
Yeah, me, you, Sean, and Serena. Me, you, John, and Serena.
Mary Claire, I feel actually would do
She
really
did
well.
really well, actually.
I
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
she's from the farm, like.
Farmer skills.
She's got the farmer skills.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, actually, do you know what? I might take back one of mine. It's gonna be nasty.
This is gonna be water.
No.
This is not water.
What's your favorite drinking song?
Ooh.
We're gonna be here all day. Because now we have to sing them. So the first thing,
Okay, here. Sláinte.
I have ADHD. Does that have alcohol in it?
Yeah, it's a chocolate liqueur. Chocolate schnapps.
That was so good.
I didn't like it, but I don't taste the alcohol.
You did like it.
First thing that I think of, grew up singing trad. You're looking at the All Ireland Under 16 trad singing champion. Okay, there was no woman who swallowed the fly, but I think mine is
Is it a
the
drinking
Rattling
song
Bog.
or a song that gets you going though?
It would probably still be the Rattling Bog, to be honest. And then also, I hate Christmas, but I love Fairy Tale of New York.
Well, the song that really gets me going is Just a Small Town Boy living in a lonely world. Took the midnight train going anywhere.
Do you want me to sing with you as well?
Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
That gets you to sing or to drink rather.
It just gets me up. It gets me up. It gets me going.
Gets you up.
The last 5 weddings I've been to, I have split my pants the knee on the dance floor by doing the electric slide.
Nice.
Every single
To
wedding.
that song?
To that song. But truth be told, like if it's a song that gets me to sing, Fairy Tale of New York.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All the time, you know. Fairy Tale of New York.
We like Fairy Tale of New
We
York,
got
so
it?
we're gonna that's us.
We lock it. We'll lock it in. Final answer.
That's right.
Yeah, we're millionaires.
You've tried 10 shots and 10 questions. What do you think overall?
Look, I'm grand. Like, I mean, that wasn't really very, very invasive or anything.
We survived it like we would survive a zombie apocalypse.
No, I don't know whether I should have told the pissing myself story, but I don't care, and that's
It's
the
too
important
late.
thing.
I think it was pretty fun. I'd love to do it again with different questions.
I hope that people like us, and also I hope that they like themselves.
I'm indifferent because I like me and that's all that matters.
Okay, actually, that's true of me too.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see all the rest of the triers do 10 questions, 10 answers, then hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment below. Who knows? We'll never know if you don't write it down.
I resent how good at this he is.
Good deal. Stop.
Subscribe.